Welcome to the Norse Adventure channel. Today we will have a new excursion about cars during the Soviet time in Russia. Let's go. This is a sample of garages that are famous till now. Men used to buy them and keep their cars. And this is the famous Moskvich, one of the first cars created. Moskvich 400. And these are Soviet times stuff also. Vacuum cleaner, fridge, washing machine. And this is the Gaz M1 car. Pralotka. It's an old horse carrier. And here there's an old garage that has a lot of Sovietic stuff. It's an interesting era. And this is also a famous Russian Moskvich car that almost everybody had it who could afford the car back then. And also a movie. Soviet Lamborghini. Also this car, it was done by two brothers. It is called Gran Turismo Sherbini. It's their family, GTS Gran Turismo. It's only one model done in the 1970s, and when you used to take it out, and it was done at their home. At home it was done, like in the garage of their house. And when they used to go out in it, it was very unusual model for the 1970s in the Soviet times. They used to think that it came from abroad. So also that car is one model. None other exists, and it can reach a speed of 150. Also the engine is used by several models of the Gaz model cars. There are three components in this car: Gaz 21, Gaz 69 and Gaz 12 Zim. So this is also another interesting part. Okay, this car is the only model available. It was made in the Russian time. It It's called Truth. It was made by Oleg Kucherenko in the 1950s. He did it. And even what is surprising is the engine inside 3 cylinders. It was also made by him, all of it. So it's one model that was made entirely by one person. So there is no other model of it. And it was all made by hand. Everything about this car. Here another also Moskvich, the 407, one of the very first cars, 1958. Also during the Soviet times it was famous in some of the garages to renovate cars. Like they bring it in, they empty everything, and on their weekends when they have no work, they start renewing everything in the car. Interesting enough, that's a Soviet car. Yeah, it's a Volga, and they were trying to insert some Maserati chairs inside it with the screens. So this is how, at the end of the Soviet times in the late 80s, how was the situation there?
Частной собственности не было, и тут вот возникла кооперативная собственность на, в том числе и на гаражи. И, естественно, человек, который приобретает гаражник,
Here, guys,
гаражник,
this is how the garage used to look and what it had inside. Just sleeping mattress. Some books, television, fishing stuff, a little fisherman, a little solar panels, radio, musical instruments. This was some kind of heater back then. This is remodeling of how garages used to look back then. The famous leather jacket, sleeping bed, and where the man used to sit and enjoy a chess game. So this is a remodeling of the Russian garage. Also something very interesting, all the garages used to have these closets like that used to have some famous things. They used to have jeans. This Adidas sportswear was very, very famous here in Russia. Some old stuff from their grandparents. This is a replica of what used to be in the garages, hidden in these closets that are made like this. Some old sewing machines. So they used to have lots of stuff like that. So the theme basically of the place is about what these garages used to have. The garage is basically an area where all men used to either dream of having one or buying one that looks like something like this, closed area, and they had a lot of craft inside. So this is also a replica of a big garage. They used to put old furniture that wanted to renovate, or some old toys, some old furniture that was not needed, games of kids. They basically didn't throw much, so they used to leave everything in the garage of the man old washing machines, books that are not needed, unused telephones, things they collected. Also potatoes used to be left there. So basically, and also the food that was needed to be left in dark, cold areas also used to be left there. So basically, this is how Russian garage, and it's still famous by the way till today. You can find them around everywhere. So that's about it.